The GoPro Max 2. The 2026 360 camera that's completely changing the game. Imagine this, you're charging down a mountain on your bike. Wind in your face, jumps in the air, and instead of worrying about where to point the camera, you just hit record and it captures everything around you in true 8K resolution. No missed angles, no shaky footage, just pure, mind-blowing immersion. That's exactly what the GoPro Max 2 delivers. And by the time this video ends, you're going to understand why this thing is selling out faster than anything GoPro has released in years. Stick with me for the full 30 minutes because I'm not holding anything back. We're talking unboxing, every single feature broken down, real-world tests from the mountains to the ocean, comparisons that will shock you, and at the end, my honest verdict on whether you should drop the cash on this bad boy in 2026. If you watch till the end, drop Max 2 forever in the comments and I'll heart every single one. Let's kick things off with the unboxing because the second I opened this package, I knew GoPro meant business. The box itself feels premium, clean, black, with that signature GoPro energy. Inside, you get the Max 2 camera sitting proudly in the middle, a rugged carrying case, the brand new magnetic latch mount that clicks like a dream, the classic finger mount for all your old accessories, a USB-C cable, and that's it. No extra battery in the box, but trust me, you won't need one. The moment I picked up the Max 2, I felt the difference. It's a little chunkier than the original Max, but that extra size comes from serious upgrades. The build is tank-like, rubberized sides for grip, metal reinforcements, and those dual glass lenses that look like they could survive a war. And here's the first game changer, the twist and go replaceable lenses. You literally just twist the lens off, no tools, no calibration needed, and snap a new one in. If you're the type who destroys gear like I am, this feature alone is worth the price of admission. Flip it over and the rear touchscreen is noticeably bigger and brighter. In direct sunlight, you can actually see what you're shooting. The front screen is perfect for quick vlog checks in single lens mode. Power it on and the interface feels familiar but smoother, two big modes. 360 for full spherical capture and single lens for traditional GoPro vibes. Now let's talk specs because this is where the Max 2 starts to flex on everyone. The headline is true 8K 360 video at 30 frames per second. GoPro isn't playing games here. They call it true 8K because every single pixel is usable after stitching. That's up to 21% more real resolution than the Insta360 X4 or DJI Osmo 360. When you reframe the footage later, it still looks razor sharp. You also get 5.6K at 60 frames per second for silky smooth slow motion, and 4K at 100 frames per second in 360 mode for those crazy action moments. Switch to single lens mode and you're getting 4K at 60 frames per second with all the hero level features. Still photos, 29 megapixels in 360. The detail is stupid good. Colors are 10-bit across the board plus GP log support for pro color grading. This means your footage has insane dynamic range and looks like it came from a cinema camera after editing. Stabilization, hyper smooth on steroids. The horizon lock is so good that even when I was flipping my bike, the footage stayed perfectly level. Audio is another massive win, 6 microphones capturing full 360 spatial sound. The wind noise reduction is next level. I recorded next to a waterfall and the audio was clean and directional. Battery life is legitimately all day. The new 1960 mAh Enduro battery gave me over 2 hours of straight 8K recording in my tests, and with the power-saving modes, I easily got a full day of mixed shooting. Waterproof to 5 meters without a case. Perfect for rain, splashes, and shallow snorkeling. But specs are just numbers until you take it outside. So I did exactly that. First test, mountain biking in Colorado. I mounted the Max 2 on my helmet and hit some of the gnarliest trails I could find. The 360 capture was unreal. You can literally see the trail behind you, the trees whipping by on both sides, and the sky above all at once. When I reframed it in the Quick app to a traditional 4K video, it looked like I had a drone and 3 camera operators following me. The stabilization laughed at the rocks and roots. Zero shake. Next, I took it skiing. Helmet mount again. The way it captured the entire run, the powder flying, the other skiers around me, the mountains in the distance, was next level immersive. I reframed one clip to follow my turns and it felt like a Red Bull production. Then came the underwater test. Snorkeling in Hawaii. The The Max 2 handled the water like a champ. The 360 view let me capture schools of fish swimming all around me, the sunlight rays piercing through the water, and my buddies on the surface. The color stayed vibrant thanks to the 10-bit depth. Night test? I took it out for a city night ride. Low light isn't its strongest suit. There's some noise, but it's way better than the original Max and totally usable for most action scenarios.